Hey YouTube, it's Mike. Doing a video for the weight loss challenge update, and yes, I've been out for a long time. Let me explain what's been happening. Probably the second week of September, I had to go into the hospital to have some procedures done. This was planned, so nothing came up like a medical emergency or nothing like that. But I spent the day at the hospital. He ran a bunch of tests, drew blood, analyzed my blood. I had minor surgery done to check out my heart. And praise God, nothing seriously has been wrong. With nothing wrong with my heart. Basically, they got in there and they found that my arteries are fine. Basically, what they did find was they find exactly what they expected to find as far as a person of my age and having high blood pressure. So I'm not in any kind of immediate danger or anything like that. Anything going on with my heart. My heart's pumping fine. I'm getting plenty of blood throughout my entire body. Everything's great. Oxygen levels was around 98, 99% the whole time I was there. Now, when I got back home, and even though my heart was fine, I was still having issues as far as my energy levels. My blood pressure was absolutely just going off the chart mad. I mean, just high to the point where I was fearful of stroking out. So basically, at that point, the doctor began to tweaking my medication, and he switched some things. Switched some medication, changed some dosage on some other medication. I don't know if you guys know what a CPAP machine. I had to sleep with a CPAP machine. That basically is a machine that assists in my breathing when I'm sleeping, because I found out about a year ago that I actually stopped breathing during the time when I sleep. So I use a CPAP machine. So I actually adjusted I don't know, you guys may not understand it, but I adjusted the pressure on my CPAP machine. I increased the pressure. Basically, what the pressure does, it keeps your airways open. When you have a situation where you're not using a CPAP machine and you stop breathing, basically your airways collapse and they close and you can't breathe. So I did some adjustments on that. And also, another thing that I found out, and this is so weird, when they did some of my blood tests, they found out that I was dangerously low as far as my potassium level, and I was having all kinds of what I would call collateral issues going on with my body that I couldn't explain. Like, it was in one video I had explained to everybody that I had chronic fatigue. There'd be days where I just feel like I get hit by a truck. Part of that problem was my potassium level was so low that it was causing issues with my heart and things of that nature. Basically, the reason why my potassium levels got low is because I was on a medication called Lasix. Basically, Lasix is a diuretic. It makes you go to the bathroom a lot. So when you go into the bathroom, it causes you to lose minerals and things of that nature when you go into the bathroom and urinate. So what happened was I got placed on a potassium supplement. They adjusted my blood pressure medication, but they still need a little bit of tweaking done to that, because even though my blood pressure for the most part is in the range where it needs to be, I still have the instances where I spike out for no reason at all. So still some little tweaking there. And I'm happy to report. Oh, and another thing that was weird with my blood pressure, you guys would not believe this. One of the contributing factors of my blood pressure going through the roof was the multivitamin I take. Come to find out, the vitamins themselves is great, no problem. My body needs those vitamins, but the thing was, the bonding agent they used to stick those minerals together was causing issues. So I completely stopped taking the multivitamin, and what I'm doing now is I'm taking individual vitamins. Like, I take separate vitamin D, separate B complex. I take all those pills in like a gel form. So that got changed around. And after all this tweaking and adjusting and resting and chilling out for a little while, I can tell you right now, I feel great. I feel absolutely wonderful now. My energy levels are back. It used to be before where I would go to sleep, and when I wake up, I feel like I didn't rest at all. I used to be the type of person that I could sleep for 12 or 13 hours wake up and still feel like I need more sleep. Now it's to the point where after I sleep 7.5, 8 hours, my body says it's time to get up. I mean, I cannot go back to sleep. Once I'm awake, and I have energy, and I feel great. I am very thankful to God that I have been in contact with doctors and specialists that truly care about what's been going on with my body, and they know what they're doing, and they're not out there just trying to make a quick buck. They actually been trying to work with me to try to figure out what's been going on internally. Now, that's not the greatest news. I don't know how. I honestly, I have radically changed my diet. Even though I've been off camera, I have not stopped the quest of losing weight. So I've gotten to the point now where meat is a luxury, it's a side item. I'm almost a borderline vegetarian now because my body is so hypersensitive to sodium that I have to stay away from it. So I've been away from meat. I've been eating things like broccoli. For breakfast, I'm eating oatmeal. Dinner, I might have something really light on calories, light on sodium. And honestly, it wasn't because I was constantly trying to lose weight. It was because my main priority at that point was making sure that my blood pressure wasn't going through the roof. Because when I see my blood pressure, hitting, 180 over 100, that makes me worried. It really puts me in a mode of concern. Now, I stepped on the scale as of tonight. This is the first time I stepped on the scale since as I was saying, it's the first time I stepped on the scale since I went into the hospital for the procedure because, as I said, most of my days I've been going to work, but I've been taking it real easy, not trying to get stressed out too much, taking it very lightly. And on top of it, like I said, I had minor surgery. They literally cut into a major artery to get to my heart. So that's all healed up. I'm good to go. Stepped on the scale, you guys will not believe it. Last time I weighed in, I was just borderline sitting there at 300 pounds. I stepped on the scale today, 283 pounds. I mean, that's absolutely incredible. I didn't even realize I was losing weight during this whole recuperation process I was going through. So I'm going to keep that momentum going up, and I'm going to be back here in front of camera on a daily basis. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got a lot more energy now. I still got to take it easy, though, because, like I said, the one thing that's on my top priority list is to make sure that my blood pressure stay in check. Because, like I said, there'll be times where I might eat something that has a minimum amount of sodium in it for no reason at all. My blood pressure just spike and go through the roof. So that's one thing I'm going to have to visit my doctor about doing some more adjustments to my medication. But other than that, I feel great. I feel good. I've been in a lot better mood. I had no idea that potassium deficiency can cause all these symptoms that I've been having. I couldn't put my finger on it. And it can cause everything from irregular heartbeat to depression, just because it's such a chemical imbalance in your blood. So I'm going, okay. I guess that just absolutely just brings it home to we all got to take care of ourselves physically. We got to make sure we watch what we're putting in our bodies because it could cause things that you may not even realize it's causing. I mean, I've learned so much about nutrition over the past few weeks. It's unreal, and I'm very thankful to God for that. So I'm back. I'm good to go. I feel great. The next thing in my regimen now, the reason why I was going to go ahead and do the exercise part of it, but the problem with that was when I get too physical, my blood pressure goes way up too high, and not to mention I was still healing as far as the cut they made in an artery. So my doctor didn't want me to get too overly physical and tear something. Now I'm at a point where I'm released. I'm great. I'm good to go. I'm gonna start doing slow. I'm gonna start off slow and easy by doing like walking for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, a couple of times a week, and continue the momentum of getting the weight off of me. But I am at a good start. I feel great. I'm good. I feel good about it. So I just want to let you guys know that even though I've been off camera, I have not falling off the bandwagon per se. I was actually still making sure that I was eating the right things, and eating healthy, and doing this and doing that. Don't get me wrong, I still tempted. I still want that triple meat cheeseburger at Whataburger, but I'm disciplining myself to stay away from those things, because I know I'm really beginning to realize those things are not good for you. They will kill you over time. So for me, it's a lot of green vegetables, a lot of things like corn, a lot of vegetables, lightly seasoned. And then, other than that, I feel great, guys. And like I said, I will be back, and I will definitely keep you guys posted. The weight loss was a surprise. It's gotten me fired up and charged up to keep pushing forward and reach my goal, because I want to get to about 200 pounds or less. That's my goal. So God bless you, and I will be back with you again with an update. And I just wanted to share that news with you and let everybody know I'm okay. I was just had to take some time out to make sure that that my body was in order, that things were great as far as me, because I want to make sure that my heart just didn't suddenly stop on me one day and I just kill over dead, because I know one day I'm going to go see the Lord, but I'm not ready quite yet. You know what I'm saying. But I will be back with you soon, guys, with another update, and God bless you, and I will be back tomorrow.